Okay. Okay, I think I understand how this is organized here. This is a bit different. Our next author, I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. I'm not sure if it's Random Ini or if it's Randomini. So, yeah. I'm going with Randomini. The most recent one we read from them, or I guess not the most recent, the latest one we read from them was 200, I think. No, it's 20J, isn't it? So it's a joke one. So oh my god, the last one we read from them was 1617. Is it? I actually have no idea. If no, it is 1617. Okay. Let me double check if this is yeah, okay. 1617 is the last one I read from Randomini. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was that weird like where like where odd pieces like change, but like you clearly like it's like the most famous odd pieces that get changed. Yeah. That was a long time ago, dude. God damn. That was a while back. Well, Random Mini, you wrote Discordanisme. How the hell? Discordanisme? Syncrétiste? I'm not sure if this is supposed to. I assume this is either Spanish. Actually, let me look at. Let's see what language it recognizes that as. Libre, that does look like Spanish to me. Well, I cannot. Yeah, I think it's Spanish. Discordanisme Syncrétiste. I'm just saying words. Let's just go. So okay, we have. Looks like it's all footnotes. Let me see something. Oh, interesting. Even this. Okay, let's translate what this says. The words of the majority prevail over the words of the few. Okay. The words of the majority prevail over the words of the few. Okay, I see what you. And these are some insects here. Okay, then what does this one say? Oh my god, I kind of love this. So, as this explained before, wait, hold on. As it says, right? The words of the majority prevail over the words of the few. So they just simplify it by making speculative. Oh my god, this is kind of awesome. What a creative way of using the footnotes. It's so different. All information regarding SCP-2342 should be stored within an image-based memetic compression algorithm. No static information regarding SCP-2342 should be recorded in any other fashion. Gotcha. Any request for the SCP-2342 file in the database should return a page devoid of text, bearing standard data anchors, and be accompanied by an image block with a human-targeted memetic. That's why it's in footnotes, because you're not supposed to have text in the file itself. This approach is described in the memetic standard 2342 document, MS2342, which is itself encoded according to MS2342 standard. Using the MS, can I even like? Is it possible for me like? the MS is highlighted. Let me. What happens if I do this? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Using the MS2342 approach, data regarding SCP-2342 should appear to humans, viewer with human-style neural structures or minds otherwise susceptible to human-targeted memetics as database standard encoding footnotes. Addendum. After incident, GSL 2342-7 support tickets for this page cannot be entered into the system. Ongoing suppression on the nature of SCP-2342 is to be maintained by Mobile Task Force Gamma 5. Red herrings, with a two-pronged strategy of portraying it as a parody religion, while simultaneously suppressing publication of the Summa Universalia and -2. Okay, we have like 6 footnotes here, and they all could be like different paragraphs long. They're all just simple paragraphs. Okay, footnote 4. Description: SCP-2342 refers collectively to a religion known as Discordianisme Syncrétiste. Naima, where are you when I need you? Syncretistic Discordianism, or simply Discordianism, -1. Its primary holy book, known as L'Autre Principia, or the Other Principia, -2, and its adherents, -3. -3 instances geographically are mostly restricted to the Poitou-Charentes region in France. The few known exceptions are members of groups of interest such as Anod Cells, the Mana Charitable Foundation, and the Chaos Insurgency. I actually think having it in footnotes makes it slim it down. I mean, it's still like a lot of it's still a lot of paragraphs, but it's definitely not. Maybe it's just because of the way it's like spread out. It looks a little bit thinner. Because a regular, because like regularly the text is like from here to here, but the footnote allows it to stretch out a little bit more. Footnote 5. -1 is a syncretism between traditional Discordianism and multiple other religions, including Fiftheism. Oh, Fiftheism is back. The Church of the Broken God, worship of the Greek goddess Nike, and another religion of indeterminate future. Yes, Nike, the goddess of victory. While it predominantly draws from traditional Discordianism, favoring the 3rd edition of the Principia Discordia and referring Eris, Eris also is here, as the most important deity. Oh, that makes sense. Because Eris is the Greek goddess of chaos, and in Roman terms, her name is Discordia, Discord. So, okay, I understand. You thought I know my mythologies. While it predominantly draws from traditional Discordianism, favoring the 3rd edition of the Principia Discordia and referring Ares as the most important deity, the influence from other sources have altered its core doctrine substantially. Do you know what Akiva radiation is? That I do not know. Core beliefs of -1 include a reference of Discorder, worship of informationally dense data sets, and attempting to be on conjugal terms with all known deities. There's actually an SCP very late on, like in Series 6. I'm not surprised. We already have Jormungandr, and we have like technically Zeus. But I'm not surprised we have Ares as an SCP. Footnote 6. Except within -2 of multiple religious texts, including Synod des Étoiles, a French language republication of SB-1425. Victor L.A. Winged Victory, a treatise of the actions, and let's get rid of that person right there, because we are not, this is not for bots here, people. Get the fuck out. Be gone, boy. Exactly. You tell him. Treatise of the actions of Nike in Samothrace during the Second World War, suppressed by the Foundation since 1987 as part of ongoing containment of SCP-1173. Livre de Cendre de Asia, the Book of Steel Ashes, a holy text of the Broken Church, the Principia Discordia, the Summa Universalia, and an unknown text named Jesse Redemptor. -2 identifies, by the way, I'm sorry if I butcher all these names in French and Spanish, I'm sorry. Dash 2 identifies the broken god variable as Anaris or Harmonia, portraying it to be an avatar representing the order in the universe. This is an opposition to Discordianism's primary deity Eris, or Discordia. I knew it. An avatar representing this order within the universe. Yeah, that's what she does. She's the one who did the whole fucking golden apple of Troy. In the story Troy, she was like, here's a golden apple, whoever gets this apple, you know, gets riches and wealth and all that stuff, and everybody was started to bash each other's heads in for that apple. And she's over there like, yes, yes, hit each other more. Footnote 7. Dash 3 instances are able to detect when objects or information they had significant contributions to designing or creating are observed by a human mind. This includes works of writing, music, engineering, and code. This ability extends to derivative work. For example, one instance has been recorded known when a photograph of the house which they had drafted and built themselves was being viewed. Dash 3 instances can discern certain facts about humans who are currently viewing their works. Specifically, they can determine a viewer's name at birth, common name, birth date, home address, occupation, religion, blood type, insurance details, annual income, and their mother's maiden name. They remain aware of this information after the observer ceases viewing their work, though their knowledge does not remain up to date. Dash 3 instances are not made aware of its viewers later change the address or other details. Also, Akiva radiation in the SCP universe is basically a religious aura, if you could call it that. It's something that in all humans that are religious. If you're atheist, then you have none. If you're Christian, then you have some. It's more to it, but that's the gist. Okay. Wait, did you just wrote Geist? Because that's how you wrote gist is a German word for ghost. And Geist. Because I'm pretty sure gist is without the... I knew I did. Okay. Good. So it was on purpose. They remain aware of this information okay. Footnote 8. Dash 3 instances are also able to detect when written information referring to them is being viewed. So this is all just like information being shared just from like writing and looking at documents. As well as the content of that information. This was not well understood at the time of the first documentation, resulting in multiple information breaches. Yeah, I can imagine. You write this SCP down and you share it to somebody and suddenly you're like getting bombarded with information that you never had before of that person. Incident GSL-12-4 as the original version of this document was encoded textually. All Dash 3 instances at the time were made aware that there have been detail in that documentation. Similarly, that the personal information of various researchers and staff was made known to all Dash 3 instances at the time. Also, I'm going to have to rewatch this one because I didn't pay attention. That's no problem. The VOD will be up, like always. Long time no see. Caveman went blind 20 years. Sure, yeah. I think the caveman would more be like and the other caveman would be like But one, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Welcome. Yeah. The triple V. Footnote 9. Because of the radically altered nature of the neural patterns, Dash 3 instances are entirely immune to standard human targeted memetics. However, some Dash 3 instances have shown the ability to analyze such memetics, deducing the effect that they would have on a normal human mind prior to implementation of the current MS-2342 encoding standard to MS-2342-RAC standard, encode information one level deep, displaying plain text hallucinations on this page and other SCP-2342 documentation. Due to the simplicity of the encoding, this allowed some -3 instances to recognize when this documentation was being viewed. Depending on their familiarity with the MS-2342-ARC standard, this resulted in late information breaches, incident GSL 2342-5 and 6, until a strong encryption could be devised. The current MS-2342 standard embeds data on multiple levels, obfuscating the information from unknown -3 instances. And the last footnote is the addendum, which is like a big chunky boy. The following is an extract from -2, translated to English from the original French. Efforts have been made to keep the tone of the translation consistent with that of the original. 5 fresh bits on 5s. High five historically was high five. Veneration, all that, as well as the drug thing. 5 was good on high and whole and holy, etc. This was obvious to fifthist. The reference, though, was misplaced. Eris took a peek over her fence and lo, she spoke aloud. Hey, that's my number, guys. But the fifthist didn't hear, and 5 eyes pointed and laughed. So Ares grabbed a few, threw them into France, slapped them over the head and said, I hope you're paying attention. Whereupon she dictated the better part of this book over the course of a hazy night. When we woke from the drug coma, she already nicked off, leaving a few 100-bound pages sitting in the middle of the label. On it, the following words, the other Principia, since the first one didn't work, or how the West was in a lost and found box the whole time. All those silly fifths, yeah, the little rascals. We had a look inside and saw some odd parts. Ares was a bit drunk, see? And we were a lot drunk. At some time she ran off and grabbed some other folks and invited them to the party too. So the words weren't all hers. Some were from Nike, her longtime drinking partner. The idea of Ares and Nike from the Greek mythology just getting drunk together is kind of hilarious. There were bits from old Merit too. They were mostly words scribbled in the margins. A few parts about a broken guy. The Church of the Broken God, not broken guy. Jesse, who were all remembered quite well, had stuck in a few words too. Finally, Ares herself had written a note on the back, then signed it. What's in this book is 100% true. Make sure you get me real popular this time around. Don't worry, you'll be able to tell. So that's the plan. Holy chow and holy cow. 5s and 5s and 5s. And Fnord again. Hail Ares, all hail Discordia. This article is a cognito hazard for mobile users. Oh, I can imagine. Gods Get Strong starts a whole fucking religion. Church of the Broken Normal Dude. I mean, yeah. She kind of was like, listen, you guys don't fucking. You take, like, I imagine, like, she has, like, her glasses like this. You take my number, and you don't take me seriously, okay? Like, let me tell you. Listen to me. Oh, God. Listen to me. You're gonna do your best now, okay? I'm gonna write a fucking book. And you're gonna make me big. Like, you're gonna make me big, okay? That's how I imagine she was. She just wants to have a good time. Just like, make me popular. I want to be part of the popular kids. Ares and Nike getting drunk together is already a beautiful image. Now we also have Ares writing a whole book to try to jumpstart her own religion. Never change. Goddess of chaos, of discord. Never change. Love that. Love that for her. Queen. Now that's my goddess right there. You go, girl. Exactly. If you put your mind to it, Aries, you can have a whole gaggle of worshippers. Okay, you could have the whole world to you. I mean, have you seen how much discord and chaos is in the world? You basically got it all there already. All you gotta do now is just make them look at you and be like, I did it for her. I'm pointing towards the Joker. I did it for her. That's all you gotta do, girl. I'm gonna close the window real quick.